Well, everybody, we got some big recent breaking news, and that's the fact that Moon Knight is in fact returning. Although, it sounds like the next time we see him, it's not going to be the second season that most people anticipate and scoopers are still saying is happening. Instead, it will be in the confines of an MCU film. So much like the previously announced and now on hold Nova series that we keep hearing details about, and the fact that it will still apparently maybe happen if they can revamp it, whatever the case is, Moon Knight is in a similar position. Apparently we're still getting a second season, it's just going to be further down the road and they might change a lot of elements of it. But in regards to what's happening next and talking about what the next step is, specifically from Marvel Studios' head of television, Brad Winderbaum, we got an update as he spoke with Comic Book. He says that despite what they're currently working on with the future of Moon Knight and follow-up seasons, which he can't talk about whether or not it's going to happen or anything, that Moon Knight is going to be appearing in the MCU once again. And that they have already figured out multiple plans for Moon Knight in the future, but of course he can't talk about them. So in regards to this, I think it's a pretty safe bet that Avengers Secret Wars, maybe even Doomsday, will have a Moon Knight appearance. Obviously Midnight Suns is a given at this point. That just makes a whole lot of sense. And season 2, if it happens off the back of one of those or sort of a build-up, who really knows? I think the way I look at this is the fact that they're taking so long with some of these follow-ups because of the circumstances surrounding Disney Plus, the shifting in priorities, budgets, and everything, that they're really trying to figure things out with Moon Knight on a different level, and that it's going to take a lot more time, if ever. It's still in development, never been canceled, but again, we just don't know. I think putting the character into these big crossovers makes sense, as maybe that can draw more eyes towards the first season, and then if they want to follow it up, they got an incentive. But also, I think they're trying to figure out how to simplify the character in terms of TV, and that's what's taking a lot longer. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but at least right now we got a concrete confirmation of him returning. We know they're not just going to abandon that character. Now, how that plays off of what we find out at the end of season 1 that changes everything about Moon Knight, well, that's going to be interesting. That's what you got to account for. But we got to see what they pull out, and if maybe that'll be a dropped story element, or if they, I guess, solve it off screen, which would be unfortunate, but hey, sometimes that's just how you have to handle it, since season 1, I guess, didn't do as well as it should have. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.